Here's another question that kind of came up a lot is that we released a new report, a new map. It's a time map that shows the growth in wind farms over the years, starting from 1975, and you can kind of see the development of all these wind farms across the country. But there is a lack of development in the southeast region of the country. A lot of people commented on it on Facebook and Twitter, including Elizabeth, who says the southeast wind resource potential is not great. Are you seeing technologies that make distributed wind in our area more feasible? Is kind of one question we got. Others are just simply asking, why is there a lack of development in the southeast region? Jose, can you start us off on this common question?
Yeah, thank you, Erin. I think you're absolutely right. I think the Southeast has experienced a limited growth, of course, in the wind energy sector. For those of you who have had a chance to look at a wind map, there are limitations in terms of the land-based wind potential at a large scale in the Southeast. Of course, there are pockets within the Southeast that do have a viable wind resource that, we hope as we move forward and technology gets better at capturing energy in low wind speed sites, that will happen. As Ryan alluded to earlier, what you have seen the trend has been in the wind industry is that machines have not only gotten taller, and the reason why that's important because as you go higher in height, the wind resource itself tends to be better. In addition to that, the rotors or the blades themselves have gotten larger as well. And so machines are getting to a position where they are more competitive in lower wind speed sites as you're trying to capture the energy from a lower resource itself in an economically viable way. So I think that as technology will continue to proceed, as well as identifying those key sites within the Southeast, that those will yield opportunities both in the utility and in the distributed market itself. The last thing I will say, although the topic hasn't come up and it's not necessarily a part of these reports, is the Department of Energy is also committed to offshore wind energy itself. And when we look at the Southeast in terms of both the Gulf and the lower Atlantic, what you will find is actually there's quite a significant resource potential there. And the department is both interested in exploiting that resource and developing the necessary technology and innovation required to make offshore wind cost competitive and, of course, address some of these key market barriers that I just alluded to.